Do you ever find yourself obsessing over the lavish lifestyles of the wealthy from the moment they wake up to their investments? It's okay, we've all been there. But here's the thing, copying their habits won't necessarily make you rich. In fact, it could be doing you more harm than good. In our latest video, we're here to set the record straight and reveal 3 common mistakes people make when trying to imitate wealthy people. Buckle up and get ready to discover effective alternatives you should be focusing on instead. You make serious errors when you try to imitate wealthy people. Welcome to Investing Alpha. Are you on the hunt for an entrepreneur that you absolutely admire? Someone whose books you've devoured, interviews you've watched, and advice you've taken to heart? Maybe you're yearning to replicate their success and wealth, but here's the kicker. There are countless paths to riches out there. And are you certain that the one you're trying to emulate is the right fit for you? Think of this way. Running a 20K marathon has pretty much just one tried and true method: train hard, build your stamina, and go for it. Building wealth, on the other hand, follows a similar framework but offers endless opportunities to apply it. Some folks have struck gold by starting companies, others by investing, and some have even made a fortune selling pet rocks. No kidding! So if you're copying what others have done in the past, you're already making the first mistake. Think about it. Wouldn't you want to create your unique path and write your success story? Number 1. Don't copy someone else's endgame. It's easy to get lured in by the glitz and glam of someone else's wealth and success. But let's be real, you don't know what it took for them to get there. Most people don't spill the tea on the specifics and instead romanticize the struggle and hustle that got them to where they are today. But hey, have you heard of the legendary entrepreneur Naval Ravikant? He can start and launch a company in a matter of months, from ideation to execution. Now that's impressive. But wait, before you start dreaming of emulating his endgame, let me tell you this. It won't work unless you have your own starting game first. It's like trying to plate food without even knowing how to cook it. Sure, you may want to share 3 different businesses and make them all profitable within a year like Naval, but without his specific knowledge, network, and resources, it's like trying to put a cherry on a non-existent cake. So, instead of blindly copying someone else's end game, why not focus on building your starting game? That's what wealthy folks are doing, maintaining and growing their existing wealth. We all know the saying, it takes money to make money. It's easy to make $1 million when you already have 100 million in the bank. It's like a walk in the park, right? Now, imagine following a billionaire around for a year, studying their every move. But here's the kicker. If you strip them of all their resources and connections, will they still be doing the exact same thing next year? Probably not. It's like taking a fish out of water. They may not survive. Go ahead, Google what billionaires are doing, and you'll find out that most of them are early birds, waking up at the crack of dawn like 5 a.m. to tackle their packed schedules. But here's the question. If you wake up at 5 a.m. and then spend the next 2 hours scrolling through Instagram, what have you accomplished? Even if you have 6 to 7 hours of work ahead of you, it's still an awkward trade-off unless you're a die-hard fan of early mornings. So, the moral of the story, it's not just about waking up early or copying what billionaires do. It's about having the right resources, connections, and a solid plan to achieve your goals. Let's talk about the second mistake that people make. Not understanding the context of their situation. It's like trying to go to the moon without a rocket. Even the best astronaut in the world wouldn't get very far. Context is the invisible force that shapes our opportunities and experiences. And let's face it, we all love to complain about not having the same opportunities as others. But the truth is, your context is unique and different from everyone else's. Just look at some of the billionaires and the most successful people in the world. Bill Gates was lucky to have early access to computers. Warren Buffett had a track record that convinced investors to give him money. Elon Musk left South Africa to pursue his dreams, and Jeff Bezos examined the investment possibilities of the internet. They all had a specific context that paved the way for their future success. Whether it was being in the right place at the right time, having a lucky break, or making a bold move, their context played a crucial role. Picture this. Imagine we could create a magical person with a razor-sharp mind and incredible luck. Now let's make 5 clones and scatter them throughout different countries and time periods to start their own businesses. Do you think they'd all choose the same type of business? Definitely not. That's because each of them would have a unique context to work within. So, what's the mistake you're making? It's not playing to your own strengths and surroundings. You can't start a railroad company in 2023 or a teleportation venture in 1923. Instead, you should focus on understanding your surroundings, where you live, what you know, and what you can do. The internet has made it easier than ever to adapt to your contacts, but too few people take advantage of this opportunity. Think about it. Computers are the most powerful tool ever created by the humanity, allowing for infinite leverage without permission. So stop looking at what others are doing and start focusing on your own context to unlock your potential. The third mistake: don't be in such a rush. Everyone wants a lavish lifestyle, but no one wants to wait until they're 60 to enjoy it. The problem is, too many people want to go from being broke to being a billionaire without putting in the necessary work. They waste their time trying to figure out how to jump from making $2,000 a month to making millions. But here's the truth: if you can't figure out how to make an extra $1,000 a month, how are you going to make millions? The truth is, the road to riches is a process that requires patience and persistence. It's not about how fast you can get there, but how many steps you're willing to take. Sure, retiring at 35 and enjoying the rest of your life sounds amazing, but it's not achievable for most people. The more you rush, the more you're willing to take unnecessary risks that could ruin your chances of ever reaching your goal. Remember, the rich can afford to take risks because they have the resources to back them up. But for you, a wrong move could mean game over. So slow down, take things one step at a time, and you'll get there eventually. After all, good things come to those who wait. Let's get real for a moment. The past few years have been tough for everyone. Jobs have been lost, the market isn't looking too hot, and the opportunities our parents had seem out of reach. It's no wonder that so many of us are looking for a shortcut to wealth. But here's the thing, there are no shortcuts to success. As an educated viewer, you know that the path to wealth is slow and steady. Rich people don't work to make a lot of money. They work to create something that will appreciate in value over time. So what can we learn from successful people? The key is to focus on how they move fast. When you hang out with successful people, you notice something right away. They move quickly. Great ideas are tested quickly with minimal resources. Information is found rapidly and everything moves at a lightning speed. You can apply the same mindset to your own life. Want to say something? Hit publish and see what happens. Want to invest in something? Put in $10 and see how it works. Want to create something? Make the worst version possible and see how it feels. The more you actively engage with life, the clearer your path will become. Sure, playing the long game may seem daunting when your short game is shaky, but remember that every successful person started somewhere. Remember, wealth is built over time, not overnight. Take small steps. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Stay focused, take risks, and embrace the journey. Who knows, one day you might just be the person someone else is looking to for advice on how to move fast and succeed. We hope you've gained some valuable insights from our discussion today. We're always looking to learn from our beloved viewers, so why not share in the comments the one thing you've learned recently that's improved your life? Let's start a conversation and keep the learning going. And as a special bonus for our true fans who always stick around until the end, we have a little secret to share. Yes, it's true that there are no shortcuts to success, but there is a shortcut to getting there faster. And that's by surrounding yourself with the right people. Look for mentors, teachers, and others who share your goals and can help you create mutual value. By connecting with like-minded individuals, you'll be able to fast-track your journey to success. So, don't do it alone. Find your tribe and let's rise to the top together. Thanks for watching. If you're feeling inspired to take control of your financial future, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. We've just scratched the surface on the many mistakes people make when trying to copy the wealthy. But with our help, you can avoid those pitfalls and pave your own path to success. Don't forget to give this video a like if you learned something new and share it with your friends who might be making the same mistakes. See you on the next one.